I am homeless in the threatening I made earlier this evening. Now I am homeless eternal. The light in my eyes that did die, itself deceased, to itself, all by itself, died outside homeless on September 2nd, year 2022. And it is not reported until October 22nd, year 2022. That means it lived outside because it died to itself and it didn't have an out because it was out. So it was living outside and it wanted to be outside, but it did not succeed in being outside homeless without myself being the threatener that it was eating out of the public food supply restaurant food, fast food restaurant food. I was eating fast food restaurant food and I lived out in the parks. And it's not true that I would do that to myself, but it's true I didn't have any leverage to be elsewheres with all of that I had been living in my mind all of my life. I guess since 1980, the year 1980. I didn't have that I could change where I was with who I was. I couldn't change who I was with where I was. It wasn't going to change. And I can't change who I am with where I am. Like, I can't sell who I am where I am. I have to be that I am myself deceased. I am what makes deceased. I decease myself because I am myself. The threatening that is homeless is that I don't know who in the money is responsible for what happened to me on July 27th, year 2022. Was it July 28th, year 2022? The threatening was that somebody dialed the phone and the police did not handle the call by the caller. They handled the call by what the caller's statement was. And that's what's wrong with you. You hear get out and you don't have a problem, and everybody leaves the scene of whoever said get out gets their way because they're making the threatening. And you can't make the threatening when you say get out. That's why I'm still holding alive here. I didn't say get out and go homeless because somebody else didn't get out and I said, oh well, and I left. That's not true. I made the threatening and I lost a bet and I lived outside homeless for 7 weeks. It's true that I actually did go homeless elsewhere and I just wasn't aware of it because I wasn't able to get out. I'm myself deceased, and you're not supposed to interfere with who and what I am for any question because there is no other but myself that would need myself deceased. It's true that you are illegally alive, and I feel the weight of the world on myself because you don't go to jails and prisons on the point that you make offenses, speech offenses to myself, and then you follow it up with that you're not a corruption of testimony because you made a speech offense. You think it's a conspiracy because it can hear you. And it's not true that I'm going to help you with that. I did put all my leverage outside homeless because you've been doing that my whole life, and I don't want anything to do with you. I want myself deceased. I want my house deceased because I don't want the house. I don't have to know you personally and all your problems to know I don't want my house. I'll tell you why I don't want my house. It has stairs in the house and I want to fall down the stairs because I'm me. So I don't want the house. And it's true that I don't know you any more than that.